Temperatures are going to be too low for 2 weeks. What do we do now? Good afternoon, good evening, good night, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. Monday, 23rd March, 2026. It is day 36 of the Chilli Grow Up. Temperature is going to be way too cold for the next 2 weeks, so things haven't gone to plan. But that's okay, we're going to have to adapt because we can't change the weather. We can't control the temperature. And it's going to be too cold for these chilies if they go out. We don't want to reset, lose everything, lose these plants and have to start over again. So today we're just going to have a little look at the plants that we didn't look at yesterday. Maybe the plants that are in the containers. We'll have a look at some of the other ones and the root systems. And we'll just have a quick check through, a progress check, and make sure everything's okay. But other than that, I hope you're doing wonderful and you're having a great Monday. I want to thank you all for joining us as usual. We're doing great. Miss Lucy Louie just hanging out here. So that light's right in your eyes, isn't it, kid? Yeah. All right. Let's have a look at these plants and see how they are doing in day 36. Let's do this. Grab down the larger potted plants, the plants that I transferred, which I now know I transferred way too prematurely. They needed a bit more time in their cups, and that's a mistake I made. But they're okay. They just, it's a bit too much for them to transplant at that moment in time. Even in the seed propagators, they needed to establish their roots more. I stopped it they got about halfway down. Some of them were down towards the bottom, as you'll see in the previous videos. But it needed more roots before it got into the cups. And then with the cups, most of these plants, when I took them out to transplant them, the bottom half of the soil just dropped and then a few of the roots were exposed, so they needed more time. That's why I haven't transplanted any plants for now. And the plan is now, because we've got on April 1st, we've got the garden getting all cleaned up and sprayed. It'll be another 2 weeks to make sure all the chemicals and the weed killer and everything is out so it doesn't damage the plants. So I'd say about April 13th, April 14th will be the day when we start getting them outside permanently. Of course, that's the first day of the last frost in the UK, so it might even be another couple of weeks after that. We can't risk it. So what we will probably be doing is transplanting and uppotting from the cups into these kind of larger pots until the weather is suitable consistently for us to keep them outside and get them into the bigger grow bags when they've established a bigger root system. Let's have a quick look through these potted plants. I've checked under the bottom of them. None of them have got any roots poking through yet, but we can't really see because, as you can see, the cups are opaque. They're black or dark orange. We can't see through them. That's why I enjoy getting the clear plastic cups, because we can see the root system down the sides and at the bottom. But as these are your standard plant pots, that's what you get. Let's have a little look through and see how they're doing. It'll be a quick checkup on them and make sure everything's okay. We'll check the soil, the roots, the leaves, making sure they're nice and straight and bending towards the light and not toppling over. Let's have a quick check. Okay, first up is the Armageddon. We've got 2 of these potted up, and I think I have 1 or 2 in the cups. Both were transplanted about the same time, so it's quite strange to see. This one a lot smaller leaves, a lot less developed, and then there's this one which is just going great, blooming well, good strong stem. And this one's got a lot thinner stem, no roots still, but that's okay. They just need a bit more time to get themselves sorted. Let's move on to the next set of potted large orange tie, and here is a Scotch bonnet MOA. Nothing on the roots just yet. Very different, very nice looking. These leaves are starting to open up, straighten out. But yeah, doing good. Good stems on them. Looking all right. And a jalapeno. And we have a Kashmiri Mirch. Both were up potted around about the same time. Both had their transplants then. As you can see, a tiny little root popping up there. Tiny, tiny little one. And then there's nothing on the Kashmiri. Both are doing well. We'll be potting that jalapeno that's in the cup very soon, because it's looking about the same size as this one now. Some padrones. I've got 2 of these that have been transplanted and not potted. Do you see here? Look, at first I thought, oh goodness, is that a bit of mould? It actually creates a little root system from the stem base. A lot of the plants do that, especially chili plants. Get themselves some little extra anchorage with the roots. So you can see them just here. Very interesting. No roots out the bottom yet, but let's have a little look through. 2 more Kashmiri merch. Looking fantastic. Both were potted about the same time. Good long strong stems. And these were the 2 that were back and forth, left and right, all over the place, not straightening up, and look at them now. Good, strong, stable, and it's got its 3rd set of true leaves coming through. Absolutely excellent. Cayennes. I've got 4 of these up potted, transplanted into the bigger containers, and we got a few in the pots and the little cups as well that's soon to be up potted. They're growing, all growing ever so well. These cayennes are from the overwintered plant from my chili plant that I grew just solo last year. Grew it once, produced, I think we got about close to 100 chilies off the one plant. And that's what made me think, you know what, let's try this again next year. Let's do this, dedicate full time to it. So these are the seeds that I germinated from them. There is a video of me selecting the seeds, chopping the chili plants. And yeah, it's further along in the playlist. But they are looking excellent. I cannot believe how well they're doing. All grown so well, so strong. Super exciting stuff. And I cannot describe enough how delicious these chilies are when they're produced. I've never tasted chilies like it. Granted, they are so hot, but the flavour makes such a difference when you're growing it yourself. Hopefully we'll have so many of these, I'll be able to ship a load to you all. UK bound, I think. I don't think I can send them international, but you guys have got to try these. Just want to show you the overwintered cayenne pepper plant. Now we managed to get some time out in the sun for those 2 days of hardening off. Leaves are looking alright on the soil. Still relatively damp. I uppotted this in about November time, and I've only watered it twice, and he's doing great. So hopefully this season, just like last season, you produce a hell of a lot of peppers, lots and lots of cayennes for me and the community. Here's hoping. In position, they're going to be bending towards the light, so the ones that are tipped a little bit, as you can see, they're going to be hitting the light. They'll adjust through. Do you know, I cannot get over the progression of pretty much all of these plants. Just think less than a month ago, they were tiny, tiny little seedlings. Barely able to get out of the soil. And look at them now. Super strong, super dark green, lovely leaves. Everything's going to plan. As far as I know, everything's going to plan. Apart from the weather, which we can't control, I've said multiple times now, there's not much we can do about that. And in the meantime, we keep them indoors, keep them warm, keep them full of light, water and fertilizer. We'll check back on them tomorrow, and I hope everything's a little bit better on the temperature front. Even if we can get them out for half hour, let's just see what we can do. I want to thank you all for joining us today. I really appreciate your time, patience, likes, views, subscriptions, comments. It means the world to me and little Lucy. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Thank you all so much for joining us again. You take care of yourself. Make sure you look after me, myself and I, because no one's going to throw you a lifeline if you're drowning. You take care, and we will see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.